This is following up on the topic of the reason rally. Atheists are constantly trying to proclaim their reason and rationality through the names of the events and organizations and websites they're associated with. You have the Reason Rally, you have the Rational Response Squad, you have Rational Wiki, you have the Richard Dawkins Foundation for Science and Reason, and there are a few points I want to make here that should be fairly obvious. The first is that everyone believes themselves to be rational. Okay, people in insane asylums believe themselves to be rational. Perhaps no one believes themselves to be rational more than people in insane asylums. So proclaiming your rationality is the hollowest of gestures. And this is a point so obvious, I would think that if anyone fails to grasp it, they're the irrational ones. The second point I want to make is that in any sort of ideological dispute where you have two opposed sides, it could be about rent control, it could be about diplomatic relations with North Korea, whatever. But if you have two opposed sides, the people of each side believe that their position is rational, while at the same time having this adult grown up understanding that the people of the opposed side believe that their position is the rational one. The only people who seem to lack this adult grown up understanding are atheists. They're the only ones who seem to think that proclaiming your rationality is worth anything. It's worse than this. A recent study indicates that a person's overconfidence in their abilities can actually stunt their intellectual growth. In fact, a well-known principle of psychology is the Dunning-Kruger effect, which states that the higher a person estimates their own competence, the less competent they actually are. So if 10,000 atheists gather in Washington under a banner proudly proclaiming that they're the exemplars of reason, we have good grounds for suspecting they're the least reasonable. Once again, atheist propaganda backfires. Links are provided below.